Hello friends, I am Dr. Amit Gangwal, Associate Professor at prestigious SVKM's Institute of Pharmacy, Dhule. This is much awaited and long time pending video on how to improve and build your vocabulary. Vocabulary means use of perfect words from your basket of very glamorous and handsome group of words in your basket so that you can use the word at relevant time in a relevant manner. So in this video, I will talk about how to improve and build vocabulary in detail. So now we go ahead. In this short video, I have taken few news clippings from Times of India and Dainik Bhaskar. For both these newspapers, I have paid e-subscription, and the information I have taken is from two different dates, September 4 and October 11 this year only. So if you don't read, there is no way to improve the vocabulary. You should have insatiable desire and hunger to read. Whatever comes in front of you, you should read. Not only whatever comes in front of you, rather you should find opportunities and you should keep searching. You should keep exploring different types of material you can read, whatever it can be, but you should read. Now listen, the most important thing which is essential, crucial or required to build a vocabulary is you should be fond of reading in your mother tongue. If you don't like your mother tongue, I mean, if you don't like to read something in your mother tongue, then you cannot learn any language, let alone English. What I have mentioned here, read above sentence again. If you don't love reading in your own mother tongue, then no thing, no person in this world can improve your vocabulary. First of all, you should be ready to read a lot. Then second, you should love to read content in your mother tongue. Then only in an easier manner you will learn and you will love English, that is vocabulary. So there is no better way to develop vocabulary in an easier and everlasting manner to read newspaper. First of all, you should read newspaper in your mother tongue, and then only you should go for English newspaper of your choice. If you don't do this, you cannot build your vocabulary in an easier manner, come what may. This is open challenge to all of you. There is no other way to develop the vocabulary. What is the way? Read newspaper in your own mother tongue first, then go for English newspaper. Then only you will have rich vocabulary in your basket, so that whenever you need to use any word without any problem in recalling, you will be able to use the relevant word in a most impressive manner. And you will also learn different meanings and different shades of grammar using particular word. What is the way? Read newspaper, but first read in your own mother tongue. Second comes, in newspaper what to read. Many years ago, even today, people, when people come to me, how to improve vocabulary, we are reading newspaper and we are reading so and so page, we are reading sports page daily, we are reading editorial page daily, we are reading political page daily. No, there is no shortcut. You have to bust the myth that only few specific news or news types or news category or news pages like editorial page, sports page, business page for that matter are important to improve vocabulary. No, there is no shortcut. You should read each and every type of news, newspaper. You should read each and every type of news articles in newspaper. Don't read entire paper on first day. Understand difference what I'm telling you? Read all types of news. Today read political news, tomorrow you read sports category, next day you read about public notices, you read about interviews and so on. Then only you will have rich vocabulary in your basket, in your kitty, for different purposes. For example, if you are reading only political news, only headlines, only front page, then definitely you will be down, you will be boss of particular type of genre only. Yes, you may have thousands of words in political category, but vocabulary means you should know all type of words in different purposes. So for that purpose, you have to read each and every page whenever you get time. Don't say I will read only editorial, I will go for only Bollywood page, or I will go only for sports. No, it is not the way. Again, second open challenge. If you read only one type of news category, you will not develop a rich and handsome vocabulary. So as I told you, read news in your local language first. Read news in your mother tongue first. Then immediately, what I'm telling you, immediately, not 3 days later, not 4 days later, immediately go for reading same type of news in English newspaper of your choice. Now, why it is so? Don't go for reverse phenomena, English to mother tongue. No, read in mother tongue, then go to English. Why? Because say in this example, I have taken news before few days. Legendary leader and a mass leader Shri Mulayam Singh Ji Yadav uh, breathed his last few days back in a hospital. Same news they have mentioned here. राजनीतिक अखाड़े के धुरंधर पहलवान मुलायम का निधन. Here again they are telling Netaji of Heartland exits political अखाड़ा. So again here they have mentioned कि वो पहलवान थे, मतलब उन्होंने शुरुआत की थी करियर में एज ए रेसलर, एज ए पहलवान. तो हिंदी में आपने पहलवान वर्ड पढ़ा, इधर आपको इंग्लिश में क्या पढ़ने को मिला? अखाड़ा. तो कहने के आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि अखाड़े को अपन इंग्लिश में भी यूज कर सकते हैं. हम अंदर जाएंगे तो यहाँ जो लिखा हुआ है कि 82 ईयर के मुलायम सिंह यादव जी की डेथ हो गई है, वही सब यहाँ पे लिखा है, किसी और तरीके में लिखा है. यहाँ पे भी वही लिखा है कि क्यों मरे, कैसे मरे, क्या उनका करियर था, बेटे का नाम क्या है, उन्होंने विरासत में लिगेसी में क्या छोड़ा, जिससे मैं पढ़ता हूँ आपके लिए. हिंदी में लिखा है सपा समाजवादी पार्टी के संस्थापक, संरक्षक और यूपी के पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री मुलायम सिंह यादव, जो कि 82 वर्ष के थे, का सोमवार सुबह 8:16 पे गुरुग्राम के मेदांता अस्पताल में निधन हो गया. है ना, इसको अपन यहाँ पढ़ेंगे जरा. समाजवादी पार्टी पेट्रियार्क यानी संरक्षक, यहाँ लिखा है संरक्षक, संस्थापक, जिन्होंने उस पार्टी को स्थापित किया था, जिन्होंने उसको सींच के बड़ा किया, उसको बोलेंगे पेट्रियार्क. एक वर्ड और इसके लिए, मुखिया, घर का सबसे बड़ा आदमी. पेट्रियार्क यानी मेल, फीमेल के लिए बोलेंगे मेट्रियार्क. समाजवादी पेट्रियार्क मुलायम सिंह यादव, the beating heart of heartland politics for nearly 4 decades of his 55-year long political journey, died of multiple age-related ailments at a private hospital in Gurgaon on Monday morning, a month and 2 weeks shy of his 83rd birthday. यहाँ लिखा है कि 82 की उम्र के मुलायम चल बसे. यहाँ लिखा है कि 83 बरस का होने में उनको सिर्फ 2 महीने और 2 वीक का समय बाकी था. बात वही है, 82 के हैं. अच्छा, दूसरा, if you like to know about politics, if you know about Mulayam Singh Yadav, if you are from UP, for example, so what happens, you as a human tendency, you always like to recall, revisit and revise the things which you know easier. For example, my son is perfect in solving 3x3 Rubik's cube, 4x4 also, 5x5 also, 6x6 also. Now he is trying 7x7. So sometimes when he get bored, he shifts to 3x3, because it is human tendency. We always do more easily what we know perfectly. So when you know about Mulayam Singh Yadav, everything, then also to check your vocabulary, to know about your GK, you will again read news in Hindi and then go for English. So it is more easier if you read the news in your local newspaper, in your mother tongue, especially news about which you already know everything. Then you check your GK about by reading the news, and then if you shift to English, it is much easier. Why? Because in Hindi already you have read about the things which you are already aware of. So it is first revision. Then second, already you read the news, and third time you will shift to Times of India or Hindu, for example. It will be easier. Next point is, always in any newspaper in any language, first of all try to read the headlines, then go for subtitle, subheadlines, and then immediately go to the summary. So here in the left page, in the left side of the on my video, you are seeing that title is Netaji of Heartland exits political akhada. जन जन के नेता ने पॉलिटिकल अखाड़े को सदा के लिए छोड़ दिया, ये आपका हो चुका है. दिस इज योर हेडलाइन. देन सब टाइटल इज सेक्युलर सोशलिस्ट को आर्किटेक्ट ऑफ माई पॉलिटिक्स, 3-time यूपी सीएम मुलायम सिंह यादव डाइज एट 82. राइट नाउ गो फॉर दिस highlighted summary in colorful boxes. You are seeing this. So this is the summary, and this type of summary you should read come what may. Even if you have time, if you don't have time, then also you should read these boxes of newspaper, because they will give you hint and summary. It will not only save your time, but it will also give you different types of words in an easier manner. This is the best way to learn, to improve vocabulary. What is the best way? Among the best way, read the summary in boxes, basically the pointed or bulleted points in case of newspaper. Then we should always try to read the statements given by someone else. For example, here Akhilesh Yadav is telling, my respected father Netaji to all is no more. जिनको सभी लोग नेताजी बोलते थे, जो कि मेरे सम्मानी पिताजी थे, वो अब नहीं रहे. तो विदाउट ओपनिंग डिक्शनरी हमें इजीली वी कैन गेट द आइडिया फ्रॉम सिंगल पंच, सिंगल लाइंस. What PM Modi is saying, Mulayam Singh Yadav ji served people diligently and devoted his life towards popularizing the ideals of so and so. So if you know Mulayam Singh Yadav, and if you are interested in politics, and if you have read Hindi news, then it will be much easier for you to analyze entire summary and statements of Modi ji, Yadav ji and other people. Now moving on next. Read the news or topic of your interest or related to your hobby. As I told you, read the news in newspaper which you like most, which is close to your heart. Then go for the news which you don't like, but you should read all type of news, otherwise there will be poor vocabulary and you have to struggle to find or to recall very good word when you talk to someone in English. Read news which are close to human curiosity, like nature's mystery, unsolved puzzle, animal concept, zoo, safari, adventure related news and other similar news. But again, condition is same. First read in your native language. For example, before few days in India, there were 7 or 8 cheetahs have been brought as per the policy of government of India. So we all know cheetah is a wild animal. Cheetah is very dashing and very roaring and very dangerous animal. Cheetah is the fastest running land animal in this world. India has no cheetah. So if you know all this background, then it will be easier for you to read entire news about cheetah arrival in India in local language and then in English language. What is the bottom line? What is the summary? Read first of all what you already know, then shift to English newspaper. How to improve vocabulary in a faster, easy and interesting manner? Always go through such type of infographics. They not only increase your GK, they also give you facts and figure, and in short sentences, in small lines, they give you good number of words. So without opening dictionary, you can learn various words. Therefore, so I am telling you, easier. Easier means without opening dictionary, again and again you can learn new words in an easier manner. If you are fond of movie, so after going through the movie, after watching the movie, again it is human tendency, the things which we know, which we are perfect in, we always like and love to do those things again and again. Recall the example of 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube, as I told you about my son Namit Gangwal. So read reviews in English after watching the movie. Don't read the review. After watching the movie, read the review in Hindi if your mother tongue is Hindi. Immediately jump to review in English. Then you will like to read English also. Again, without opening dictionary, you will be able to understand entire summary of the movie. In the left, I have given the poster of one of the best Bollywood movies, Rowdy Rathore. The protagonist or the hero was in this movie Akshay Kumar, also known as Akki. So always try to read all the posters, banners, flags, anything you come across on roads, theater, malls, multiplexes, schools, colleges, offices. Try get time to read all the things on walls, public areas, from left top corner to right side bottom. Read all the things. Why? To learn, to enrich vocabulary in an easier manner. Easier means without opening dictionary again and again. So read interviews, read profile of people, read about product details. Suppose there is a new washing machine coming in the market. So in the newspaper, they give details and various features of the washing machine. And also they compare with other washing machine in the market. So read all the features or the plus point of the machine. For example, they are launching machines, computers, some merchandise, watches, everything. So read advertisements completely. Again, concept being the same, from left top corner to right side bottom. Caption of news. So caption of a figure, description of a figure, comparison of products, companies, etc. Read movie reviews, read subtitles popping up on your screen while watching videos. So let me tell you few quality of those who have the reading bug, those who have the habits of reading. So there are two types of people: those who love vocabulary, those who love to read, and those who don't. So for example, on the movie, on the screen there is one movie in any language, and for example in the bottom there are running subtitles in English. So those people who don't like English or reading or vocabulary, they just watch the figures coming on the screen like a normal person sitting on the sofa, for example. And the one who likes to read will balance both the things. He will watch, and he will watch not only the images and the graphics, he will read simultaneously the content coming on the screen. So he fights with himself or herself that he has to read content also, and he has to correlate the content immediately with what is being told by the actor and or actress and what is being shown on the screen. So he tried to correlate three things: to analyze the concept or the scene, and to listen the dialogues of the characters, and to read what is being displayed on the screen continuously in subtitle. It is very, very important. Again, it saves your time if you watch anything on the screen of your liking, and if you are reading subtitle. So you have to manage time for reading subtitle, listening the dialogue, and watching the scenes. Read someone's career journey. For example, Sachin Tendulkar. For example, Barack Obama. For example, or any of your ideal. Suppose you are fan of Britney Spears, or if you are fan of Barack Obama or Elon Musk. If you are fan, it means, what is it? What is the meaning of fan? Fan means you know each and everything about that particular personality. So when you know everything about that particular personality, it will be very, very funny and very, very fun filled task for you, because you know everything. So if you know everything about Barack Obama, so definitely on some achievement of his, or on his birthday, or on his retirement, or on his demise, there will be full coverage in the newspaper, starting from his birth to struggle to career to success and everything. So read entire coverage in the newspaper in local language, then shift to English. Easier way and interesting way to learn and improve vocabulary. Read all the, as I told you, read all the flags, signboards, banners, posters, etc. you come across. Don't only come, not only come across, you purposely go to those hoardings and read properly what they want to say. Don't open dictionary every now and then. Rather, to open dictionary try to decipher, try to get the meaning of the words by reading sentence 2 or 3 times and find the contextual meaning by neighborhood words in the sentence. Try to decipher the meaning on your own. Don't ask someone, don't open dictionary. First of all, by background information, by your GK, by reading local newspaper of your mother tongue, try to get the meaning. If not getting the meaning, then go for dictionary, opening dictionary. And don't do one mistake. Whenever you open the dictionary which give you all the possible shade of the word. Shade means whether it is sometime it is the same word is sometimes used as noun or verb and so on. So try to see all the possible meanings of the word with all the possible sentences. So what does that mean? By opening dictionary single time, you have got all the possible meaning of a single word. So whenever next time you will read the newspaper, you will try to correct, okay, I read this about on so and so time. So this time the second meaning is so and so. To make this task easy, read the same news first in your mother tongue, then go for English. Again, example is there. In left side you see by 2019 I मीन 2029 तक भारत बनेगा दुनिया की तीसरी सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था. In the right side what they are telling, in 75th year of freedom, India overtakes UK as fifth largest economy. Again I am telling you, read in Hindi then English, and in English also read title, subtitle and read the box. This is the figures. So read the box first, then go for the inside news. As I told you, read the box in newspaper. They are giving the summary of something about the batsman and so and so. So without going in detail, you will get essence, and without opening dictionary, you will get lot many words. As I told you, read all type of news: public notice, suicide, divorce, marriage, birthday, launching of a ceremony, bringing of a cheetah, century of Sachin Tendulkar, birthday of Barack Obama, or some quarrel between the celebrities, Filmfare Award, school syllabus, everything, public notice, caution notice, anniversary information in the newspaper, someone's death, someone's obituary. You should read all type of news in the newspaper without any segregation, without any bias or any partiality. If you want to enrich vocabulary in a true sense, enrich means whenever you need any word, without opening twice, without thinking twice, in your basket you would have the required word. Its meaning is enrich the vocabulary. Again, a promotional aid by Hemant Soren, the CM of Jharkhand, a state in our India. So in this paper, read the statement given by this CM. So again, you can correlate by the political season and by the photograph and by the images given in this picture. You will be able to analyze the sentences. Again, a newspaper, they are highlighting the some uh, realtors project, some real estate promotions are being that. So you can correlate, okay, they are selling some plot or flat or houses. So you can read about the facilities or the amenities or the key differentiators, and you can see the image, and by seeing all this, by correlating all this, you will be able to understand the meaning in these routines. Again, so what is the meaning? You might be saying in this advertisement, they are trying to selling the pistachios. So read what they mentioned: American quality pistachios, California grown. See why California pistachios are different at American pistachios. So if you know the fruit but you don't know the English name, so by saying repeatedly pistachio, here they have given pistachio, here pistachios, here again. So you can understand, okay, this is the dry fruit which I love, which I am fond of, and I don't know the name, but by this green color, this green shade, okay, this is a dry fruit which I already know, but in English I don't know what it is called. In English it is called pistachio, something like that. So without opening dictionary, you got the meaning. But when you will read again and again, it will be engraved, it will be engraved in your memory permanent. So you have to read newspapers daily basis to increase the size of your vocabulary. You will be surprised. In my early days, even today, when there is news that so and so person died, so this is the area for condolence meet, timing for prayer, timing for formal meeting, and so on and so. So I read this news also, who died, what is the reason, and it is called obituary, the news of someone's death, so and so. So read all these, what they have mentioned, the silent joy of remembering a loved one, the moments you share together, little moments that, so by reading you get the meaning of the words. So in this way I conclude. Thanks for watching this video. Keep reading to have new words in your kitty every now and then. So what is the bottom line? Read everything which you come across, or purposely go to that particular place where some paper are there, some chocolate wrappers are there, sandwich paper are there, used biscuit paper is there. You might come across some thrown wrapper of the grocery item. Then these are symptoms of those who want to enrich their vocabulary. They pick up the papers lying on the road, they read entirely, then they throw it again. So the one who is fond of reading, he always try to get something to read. So number one, to improve vocabulary, number one is read a lot. Number two, first read in your mother tongue. Number three, start with reading the news which you already know. And finally, number four, come to English newspaper. And fifth one, easier way is read subtitles on daily basis if you are watching something on the screen. With this, I conclude this long time pending video, how to improve and enrich vocabulary in an easier manner. Thank you very much.